Three in a single segment. Let's go to West Virginia. And I love it too. Vancouver, Nebraska, West Virginia now. Alan, nice to have you. What's up? Alan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Alan.
Hey, no, you're Alan. I'm Jim.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that.
Did that guy just Alan me?
Not a very good call.
So I set this thing up. Wow, this is amazing. 3 calls in a single segment. We go from Vancouver to Nebraska to West Virginia. My man, Alan. Hello, Alan. How are you? Nothing. Alan, what's going on? Alan! No, I'm Van Smack. You're Alan. Hey, Adam. If you had to guess, go ahead, put him on. Put him on that shaved head of yours. If you had to guess, what do you think just happened with that call?
I think Alan had been waiting for a little bit, and so he probably did what a lot of people do who are waiting and don't expect to get on. They will listen to the phone on speaker or listen to the show on speaker, step away for a little bit, and really never expect that you're going to go to them. And when it happens, there's a moment of panic where you have to make up 10 to 15 feet between you and the phone, grab for it, take it off speaker, and then you just blurt out your own name.
I was going to say, you scream your own name.
Yeah, like he did as he screamed Alan, not thinking he would ever get on the show today, and then he got
He did. Oh, he got on all right. All right.
Pretty great call, too.
Was there anything else involved? Was there any day drinking or day eating or day baking? Or...
I don't want to accuse anyone of anything. But
that's why I put a bunch of things out there.
Yeah, but Alan, he calls regularly to me, and he does slur his words when we talk, and I don't mean to slander him, and I'm not accusing him of anything. Maybe it's just how he talks in West Virginia, but he could very well have been hitting the sauce early. It is 3 hours ahead over there, so I don't know, 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's 2:31 somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It just sounded to me, and I'm not in any way accusing him of this. I'm not saying, Alan, that you were indulging. I'm not saying you were imbibing. I just thought that I heard, when I finally heard something, it sounded a little bit like, Alan. Alan, nice to have you. What's up? Alan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Alan.
No, you're Alan. I'm Jim. No, that was a hey. I thought, okay, we got a problem. I thought it was Alan. I honestly, for some reason, it sounded like Alan to me and not hey. That was definitely a hey.
Are you sure? I hear Alan.
Alan.
No, you're Alan. I'm Jim. I'm hearing hey. What are you hearing, Adam?
I'm hearing Alan. I hear an L in there for sure. I hear a 2-syllable word.
I'm hearing hey. Again. Alan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Alan.
No, you're Alan. I'm Jim. It sounded like a. Did that guy just hey? I don't know. I thought distinctly I heard Alan. That's a hey. That's a hey. That's not Alan.
Alvin hears hey. You hear hey. I still hear Alan 100%. Gerrit also hears hey.
So you're the only one.
Yes, it's 3 versus 1, and I feel very strongly that I'm right.
And you just got your ears raised up. That's something like your grandfather. Like that's like a joke Ritt would make. Yeah, you got your ears raised too, and you still can't hear. Anyway, Alan, I apologize for saying that you screamed out your own name, but I do not apologize for you not being ready when I came to you. Next time, be ready. All right, so quickly, for some reason, there's still controversy as to whether or not Alan said Alan or said hey. I would ask him, but I don't trust him, and his opinion really doesn't matter to me. And I have the tape, but the problem is the tape is not telling us everything we need to hear. Alvin slowed down the tape. In real time, when it happened live, I thought for sure it was Alan. So that's why I kind of mocked the guy and said, hey, man, you can't not be there when I come to you, and then you can't ultimately run back to the phone and scream out your own name. But then when we played it back, I had to admit he didn't say his name. He said, hey. A lot of you on Twitter are saying that he did say Alan. Alvin, did you slow it down? And if you did, can you do it one more time so I can hear it? Alan, go ahead. You're on the air. Who's drunk?
Alan.
No. You're Alan. I'm Jim. And we're both drunk. That's hey. That's clearly hey, right? No. Literally, Ritt, old man Ritt, wants to come through the glass. Like, I don't understand. He's like, there's obviously an A, an L, and an A, and an N. Ritt, like, dude, no offense, you were so old. Your hearing went years ago. Your opinion does not matter, Ritt. Alvin, one more time. Again.
No.
Ritt, you can't hear, dude, obviously. How can you look at me like, what's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? You don't hear Alan. No, Ritt, nobody does but you. And the reason you hear Alan is because you can't hear at all. How can you tell me that you hear Alan when you hear that? Wait a minute, Hawk, you too? Put on your headphones. This is absolutely incredible. This is like the new Yanni Laurel. Adam, what do you hear on playback?
100% Alan. If anyone said hey like that, they would be booked on DUI. That is Alan. That's a 2-syllable word that there's an L and an A in there.
The problem is this is so wrong that they're going to think that we're making this up for content because we have nothing. But in reality, really think you hear Alan. We're not making this up. You really think you hear Alan?
100%.
I need a more credible source than either you or old man Ritt. Give it to me.
Tom DeCelestino.
Okay, now that's credible.
He's very credible. He's an audio guy. He does the audio for this show from New York. He hates my guts, and it is killing him. Yeah, true.
So what does Tom say?
Tom says it's Alan, and it kills him to agree with me on anything. He says Alan. So it's actually right now, it's 3 versus 2. Me, Tom, and Ritt versus you and Alvin.
Actually, it's 3-3. James Kelly, quote, clear as day, hey.
We need someone to break the tie.
Hey. Hey. Alan, okay, so we need somebody to break this. The guy who, well, let's go to the one parent in the room who probably is just furious that we're even doing this. Dave. Yo, brother, D-Dub. How do you vote? Alan, go ahead. You're on the air. No, you're Alan or hey? Dave, what do you hear? He won't even participate. D-Dub's not going there. He is not going to dignify this discussion. Somebody's got to break the vote. I mean, inevitably, my vote breaks the vote. I'm hearing hey, and I heard Alan. Can you slow it down even more? Six guys in the TV room. 3 say Alan. 3 say hey. Now it's officially 6-6. Shut up, Ritt. Ritt's all, your first instinct is always correct. You thought it was Alan. And my response is, shut the bleep up, Ritt. Stay in the back row, man. Book the podcast. When I want your opinion, I will ask for it. All right, we are tied. It's a dead tie, 6-6. Let's go to the phones. We go to Missouri. Kenny in Missouri. What's going on, Kenny? How are you?
Hey, Jim. The first time I listened to that, just like you, I thought I could have swore he said Alan. Second time listening to it, it's clearly him going, hey, and listen, I went to a West Virginia, Missouri game this year, and I seen those boys just drinking all kind of white lightning. So he was probably a little bit on the sauce, too.
All right, Kenny, appreciate it. So that's a vote in our favor. Instead, I went to a West Virginia, Missouri game, and I've seen those, quote, boys drink all kinds of white lightning, so he may have been sauced. I don't know if he was or wasn't. I'm just trying to determine what he did when he finally made it to the phone. He was not ready when I went to him. He finally did get to the phone. And what did he say when he got there? This is what's in dispute. But it's just so weird to me that we can all listen to the same thing and hear something, the same thing, so differently. It's clear as day, all day long. Hey, yet across the glass, listening to the same audio. And Ritt, I don't care about you. You're old. Your hearing went out years ago. But shut up, Ritt. Stop talking to me. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Hawk, on the other hand, is like half your age. And he can hear well. And he's like, I'm telling you, no. I know for a fact he said Alan. Tom D is in New York. Tom D has a critical ear, a trained ear for this type of thing. He's in New York where they produce this show. And he's saying, Alan. And as Hawk points out, he hates Hawk, yet is agreeing with him. Who's got the most critical ear in the room, though? Alvin. And what do you hear, Alvin? You hear, hey. Alvin says, hey. And Alvin is Switzerland. Alvin never wants to take a side of anything. He's the most agreeable guy ever. Alvin never wants to disagree with anybody, and he hears, hey.
Alan.
Hey.
Alan.
Or maybe A, but even A is not Alan. Are we really debating this on this show?
Laurel.
Clones.
Laurel.
What are you hearing? Help me out here. I want to settle this because I don't want this to jump the day. Let's get some resolution on this right now before the program. This guy says, Romy. I didn't call in and say Alan. I called in and said Alan. Regards, Alan.
I don't fish on boats, okay, Matt? I fish on a boat.
Alan.
All right, so I'm looking for some resolution. Not that I need it, but I am looking for it.